Hey guys, it's me, Talia Risa Gibson. You can call me Tag for short, and welcome to my channel. Like, comment, subscribe. So today I thought I would do a little what I eat in a day. So of course that changes because if I meal prep and stuff like that, it changes. But let's see what I eat throughout the day today. So I'm gonna start off with breakfast. It's about to be, I think it's a little after 9 o'clock a.m. And so I've been up early this morning. I just drank water. And so now I'm kind of feeling like I want something. So what I'm gonna do is make myself a green smoothie. And so we're going to see how I make that. All right, so we're gonna start off with some coconut milk, and I have some frozen kale. And I had all these avocados because I had a food order and I ordered 5 and they sent me 10. So I was like, what am I gonna do with all these avocados so they don't go bad? So what I'm gonna do is use them, the other parts, in a smoothie. And I can unpeel and freeze these so that they can also be used for smoothies. But for this one, I'm just gonna use the one out of the refrigerator. It's ready to go, it's ripe. And so I'm gonna just make a banana kale avocado smoothie. All right, so let's get into it. All right, so we'll just take a plate and we're going to put our avocado. All right, and then we'll get the peel off. All right, so we have our avocado. I'm just gonna slice this one in half. All right, so we have our avocado ready to go. So let's start making this smoothie. All right, so I have my blender here. I'm going to use this unsweet coconut milk because we'll get the sweetness from the banana. And I'm gonna fill this up to make 2 of them. So I'll fill it up to like the 2-cup mark. So I'll have 2 smoothies. There you go. And so we will have the avocado, the kale. Sometimes if I'm using frozen fruit, then I will put the kale in first or the spinach and let that blend first and then add the frozen fruit so that way it doesn't get all clumped in there. But since I'm only using avocado and banana that's not frozen, I should not have that problem. So I'm gonna just eyeball the kale in there with a good amount of kale. And then I'm gonna go ahead and toss in the banana. And I think, just to make sure, because I did use unsweet coconut milk, I think I might add some fresh pineapple. Last night I chopped up some fresh pineapple, so I'm gonna add a little bit of that just in case, so I have a good balance of the sweet and the greens. All right, so let's get about a 1/4 cup of pineapple. That's good enough. It doesn't really measure well. So that's good. All right, and let's make sure this is plugged in and turn it on. All right, so it looks pretty good, but I'm gonna let it go a little bit longer. All right, that's a much better. I don't see any pieces floating, so that is a lot better. So this is my green smoothie. I don't always make it with avocado. Sometimes I use just like spinach or kale greens, and then I might use like frozen fruit. So sometimes the color may not come out green because if I use like blueberries, strawberries, it starts to turn an awkward color. And so because this one I'm using the banana and the pineapple, it stayed green. But those are also considered green smoothies because you use greens in it. So I have these cups that I had from Sprouts, and they're smoothie cups, and they're really for protein shakes, but they come with these balls so that you can shake up protein shakes, but I often use them for my smoothies. So let me go ahead and pour. I'm gonna make 2, so I'll have 1 for tomorrow. And I'll just kind of balance it out into 2. On this one, I'm gonna put the top, and you can see it is ready to put in the fridge for tomorrow. So I don't like to make my smoothies like meal prepped in advance. Like I don't like to make these and have them sitting in the refrigerator for like 4 days. If I make one, that day I make enough for 2 so that the next day I have a smoothie, and then the next day I can make smoothies for the next 2 days. So that's kind of how I like to do it. All right, so let's try this smoothie and see how it is. So it's good, but I should have probably used either 2 bananas or added a little bit more pineapple because it's a tad bit sweet, but I think it could be a little bit sweeter because the avocado and the greens. So I probably should have just added like a full cup of pineapple, and I think that would have did the job. But it's a nutritious smoothie, dairy-free. It would be considered a vegan smoothie because there is no dairy or like honey or anything like that. So a pretty good, healthy breakfast to have. And yeah, so I'm gonna get started with my workday, and I'll see you guys back whenever I'm getting ready to eat my lunch. All right, guys, I'm back. I spent a little bit of time working, and now I'm about to make myself some tea and then get back to it. Since I am working from home today, actually this whole week, so I'm going to make myself some soursop tea. Soursop is really good for you. I got this from Sprouts, or I might have ordered it online. I can't remember. But I'm going to first heat up some water. And then I will make myself the tea. So I'm gonna put this in my fearfully and wonderfully made cup. Psalm 139:14. Someone gave me this cup and I do not remember who gave it to me. Oops. So I'm warming it up in the microwave. It's interesting because like I've heard things about like there's some people who don't use microwaves at all because they say they're not good for us because of the waves or the everything that happens to heat up food that goes in there, that it's not good for our bodies. But it's hard to give something like that up that just heats something up quickly, right? Like, I don't know. I mean, it takes so much more time to put it on the stove or the oven, but that just goes to show how privileged we are compared to those who did not have microwaves back in the day. So, yeah. Because what year were microwaves invented? Maybe I'll put it here. Because I don't think my mom had microwaves when they lived in Arkansas and Mississippi. I don't think they did. But, yeah. We have become very used to getting things like this. Like we want things fast, in a hurry. We don't want to wait. And I really think that's a part of American culture that may not always be good for us, you know? So here is my water, nice and hot. So this says, for best results, place tea bag in a cup of boiling water for 2 to 3 minutes. And it's all soursop leaves. So I'm going to put some honey in here. I need to get some more honey. I usually try to get local honey, but I ran out of it. And this honey doesn't want to come out, so we're just gonna force it out with a spoon. Oh, you guys can't see it. Just gonna put a little bit. I need to get some more honey, because I think this is like run its course. Well, it's supposed to be until 2026, but it's like clumped together. I could put it in hot water. Like I've done that before, where you put this in hot water and it loosens up the honey. Cause like I'm putting it in this hot water right now and it's loosening it up. But yeah, I need to get some more honey. They say to get local honey from your, like you'll see it when you buy it, like you can buy it from grocery stores, your local grocery stores. It'll say like local honey or made in Texas or made in whatever state you're in. Because they say that because of the bees, it kind of helps with like allergies and different stuff, getting it locally. All right, so that honey has dissolved. I'm gonna put this tea bag and then let it steep for about 3 minutes and I will enjoy my tea. So I'll be back later with what I eat for lunch. So I have it's one slice of sourdough bread, but I cut it in half because it's too big to fit into one side. So I have some sourdough bread in the toaster because I'm getting hungry after that smoothie, but I am not quite ready to sit down and eat a meal. So right here I also have some rice in the rice cooker. So that way when I'm ready to sit down and eat a meal, after I finish working, then I'll have the meal prep that I have in the refrigerator. And I needed some more rice because the meal prep that I had only had a little bit of rice. So I'm making some more rice to put at the bottom of these bowls that I made. And so that'll be what I eat a little bit later. But this toast will give me some energy for the rest of the time that I have. So you can see I just cut a sourdough bread. I didn't put it in there, so a little bit longer. So yeah, so once I finish working and all of that, then I'll be ready to sit and eat an actual lunch. But that toast is gonna help for now. So like I said, I'm getting hungry for some substance after that smoothie. That gave me some energy to work for a little while. I had the tea and now I'm like, I need something to hold me over. So I still had a slice of toast left, and so, or bread left. So I'm toasting that, and then I'm gonna put some strawberry preserve on it. And actually I'm going to put some of this plant butter, and then also it's made with avocado oil. And then this is the strawberry preserve, sweetened with ingredients made from real fruit. So there's some added sugar, but not as much as like the regular jelly. But yeah, so I'm going to do that. So let's make this toast. Almost got a little bit too crispy, but that's okay. I like it with the crisp on it. So I get 2 spoons, so one for the butter and one for the jelly. I can't stand when people like use the same spoon and don't wash it off, and then you get some of the other, like putting jelly in here in the butter or whatever. That'd be gross. So I'm gonna get enough to put on both sides. Try to get enough on both sides. Butter. I like it. All right, so use this preserve. We have a little bit left. And so I might as well use the rest of this. Might as well use the rest of it. All right, y'all, so this will satisfy me. For now. So, I'm going to keep working and I'll be back for an actual lunch. All right, so you can see my dinner for the evening. It was supposed to be lunch, but this is going to end up being my dinner because I ended up working a lot later than expected. And so I'm just eating what was going to be my lunch. So as you can see here, I have some rice at the bottom. There's red beans. Then I have some peppers, red peppers, onions, and jalapeno that I sauteed. Then I have avocado with lime. And then I have some tomato and also some more of the jalapeno. I use the fresh jalapeno to saute, and then I use the jarred jalapeno, the pickled jalapeno on top. So I'm about to do a mukbang. Well, guys, I got a message. Well, guys, I just finished my mukbang, and so you could see I demolished my food. It was so good. I added some of this Valentina hot sauce. Ooh, I almost dropped it. Hot sauce on top, and I really like this for like if I'm eating Mexican food or like eggs, breakfast burrito or eggs or something. That's when I use like this hot sauce or the Tapatio. I use like Texas Pete or the Red Hot sauce Louisiana. Those hot sauces I usually would use on like soul food or like fried fish or something like that. But this one, yeah, a little bit different. So I'm gonna wrap up this video, but that is what I ate in a day. I may have some pineapple with I may have some pineapple with I may have some pineapple with tahini if I get a taste for something sweet, but that would be the last thing that I would eat today. So I may or may not do that, but right now I'm full because I ate that bowl. And so I feel satisfied. Honestly, I have a book that I'm reading called Something in the Water. So what I'm thinking right now I'm gonna do is go upstairs, put on my PJs, even though it's just about to be 8 o'clock. Go upstairs, get ready for bed, read my book, journal a bit, and then call it a night early. That's what I feel like doing because I worked too long today. I'm gonna have to cut myself off. So I'm gonna wrap up this video. Like I said, I think I said that already, but I really am. I'm gonna wrap up this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this what I eat in a day video, and I will do more if you like them, so let me know. As always, don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and of course hit that bell notification so you'll know when I post. Until next time, bye.
Have a good time.